Take a look, my friend. I'm sure it will tick all the boxes for you. Beta version is for testing purpose only. Okay. The Blade of Dancing Shadows. It was the ending of warring kingdoms. The realm was reunited under the reign of a great conqueror. The Castellan, the new and unchallenged ruler of the realm, feared by all friends and foes. Before the people could patch their wounds and celebrate peace, they found themselves victims of the new tyrant. It only took a few years for the realm to be sent back into the pit of plague, famine, and death. The people all kept their eyes wide open, expecting a savior to deliver them from the living hell. Their voice was heard. Under the crescent bamboo forest was whispering gently in the night breeze. A slender figure with a sword on the back was ambling through the forest. Her sharp eyes took only a casual sweep to survey everything in her vicinity, even the trails of insects flying past. So quiet, not even one goon of the Castellan. Rumor has it, a mysterious sword fighter has settled here recently. Maybe she is the reason. She murmured to herself and carried on. Okay, so this must be the part of the trailer where Ching is going to fight Sakura. So I wonder, is this tool... Nope, we cannot cut that tree. Huh? This is... The broken bamboos were all cut in half by a sharp blade. Huh? She picked up a broken segment of bamboo and weighed it in her hand. Could it be... quite a headache. Before her eyes were an odd-looking girl with a broken sword planted into the ground next to her. Good evening. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance on this most auspicious of nights. The swordswoman nodded without any friendliness in her eyes. May I know your name? As you can see, I'm but an unworthy blade bearer. And, to cut these bamboos, my blade was broken. I can even call myself that now. The girl smiled bitterly, only there was no bitterness in her smile. You don't have to tell me your name or trust me as a stranger, but I'm curious, why did you cut the bamboos? She took out the bamboo pieces she picked up. These are a genetically modified species, much tougher than natural bamboo and almost as hard as iron. Cutting them down with a normal blade is like hitting a boulder or with an egg. Throwing this type of bamboos into a forest to fend off invaders, I can only think of the Castellan of such capacity. Which is to say, you're also after her? Oh, you said also, right? Yes, I'll find her and defeat her, at all costs. The swordswoman couldn't hide her surprised look. She studied the strange girl and decided the girl was serious. Everyone knew the Castellan rules the nation. She is a legendary fighter herself, and she has an army of sworn soldiers. Still, you're going to challenge her against all odds? Yes. May I know why? Determination on the girl's face was suddenly replaced by an awkwardness. I forgot the reason. You don't have to tell me. Wait, I wasn't lying. Actually, The girl tried desperately to explain. You lost your memory, didn't you? Yes, I forgot everything. Except that I'm a sword fighter and I have to defeat the Castellan. I don't think you'd believe this. I believe you. I thought so. Wait, what? You don't have to lie to a stranger. Besides, you have nothing but a broken blade. I don't think you're here to ambush me. On the contrary, I find you trustworthy now. You can call me Kaching. Kaching? I think I've heard this name before. Ah, right. My name is, sorry. I can't remember. Well, I'll just call you Sakura. Sakura. Alright. So, what's your plan, Sakura? Continuing your crusade without a blade? To move on, I need to cut down these iron-hard bamboos, and to do that, I need to fix my sword first. How? Deep in the forest, jade iron can be found to restore the blade, and there is an Inari shrine with holy flames nearby. So your plan is to reforge your blade with the holy flames? Yes. Matter of fact, I know a bit about sorcery, but you don't know why, right? Right, sorry. Well, I'll help you with these two materials. Huh? What are you helping me? Because we share the same goal, defeat the Castellan. I could use some help. So, you want me to join you? Yes, if you prove yourself up to the task after your blade is restored. I'm grateful. Right. About the location of the holy flames and the jade iron. Sakura cast a spell with the hand gestures, and smoke began to rise from the ground. What's this? This is my Shikigami, Higokumaru. You can count on her to lead the way. Ah, Higokumaru again. Alright, Kaching versus cryo-sleep. Oh, they're using the soundtrack from the Sakura Samsara. Yeah, I kinda miss the soundtrack, honestly. There you go. She is very fun to play. Miss Kaching, I've brought back the holy flames and jade iron. Higokumaru told me all about your heroic deeds. You're a remarkable sword fighter. No need to thank me. Better fix your blade now. Of course. Oh, and that's a convenient trick. It's nothing. My blade is brought back to life now. Even sharper now after quenching it with the holy flames. Miss Kaching, I must repay your kindness. Impressive sword fighting. You flatter me. Now we can cross the bamboo grove. But we need to be more careful. The Castellan soldiers are stationed ahead to guard the celestial castle. You surely know what you're getting into. This is all I know. We best hurry, miss. The blood-chilling sound of Kaching's unsheathing sword cut her words in half. Oh, right. You said I had to prove myself worthy first to become your partner. It's a mutual test for us. Don't hold back and unleash your full strength. It is the best way to get to know each other. Of course. So, let's see. Oh, okay. She is indeed fast. Oh. You know, one thing that I kinda don't like about MiHoYo games is that sometimes they are not that challenging. Not challenging in the terms of like the gameplay itself. Basically, MiHoYo games are as oh my god, she's doing the oh god, she's doing the time fracture to me. Interesting. Yeah, the problem is that MiHoYo games usually the difficulty is only about like the numbers that you can put out, really. Oh no! Oh frick. This is actually quite hard. Imagine if somehow they created an event where all the combats is actually as difficult as... Oh my god, that's actually really close. But this battle is over. Okay. Yeah, just imagine if they release an event where all the bosses is as difficult as Dark Souls and not some like random level upgrades bullshit that you're going to have whenever you play their games. Your sword mastery is amazing, Miss Kaching. I felt like I was fighting against thunderbolts coming out at me non-stop. You're too modest. It's been a long time since I fought with an equal opponent. Let's call it a draw. So... please join me and help me defeat the Castellan, Sakura. My honor and pleasure, Miss Kaching. Why is there official here? The Castellan is protected by 4 guardians and the 4 lightning masters. They sound like tough characters not to be messed with. Every one of them is stronger than the tactical shell we just dealt with, and the 3 of them are now in Ye village. What? Which means we need to be extra careful in the village. We find ourselves surrounded by more than one of them. I hope we would never have to face this character. Same feeling here. Anyway, try to steer clear of the vines. It'll be difficult to break free once we got tangled. Rogue extraordinaire. Okay. Oh, speaking of being tangled up and trapped. I am not trapped. Huh? So you're here enjoying yourself? Sorry to interrupt then. That's an even greater understanding. No, not at all. No way a mere child's play from the Castellan can trap the Black Raven who has spread wings where the 3 worlds end. Black Raven? So you're the notorious thief? So you've heard of me! My noble name has reached the most distant corners of this wasted world. Oh, I didn't hear your name before. Or I did, but I forgot. But I have to say it's a cool name. A cool name for someone trapped in vines. Miss Black Raven, maybe we can help you get free? Huh? Miss Kaching, what do you say? Of course, the folks say that Black Raven is a noble thief who saved many innocent lives from the Castellan. I don't really require your help, but I'll tolerate it if you insist. The vines can be burned even if they're as hard as iron. Here you go. Okay, official. Miss Black Raven, you can come out now. Whoa, her voice came from above. When did she suddenly go that high up? Seems that the rumors are right about her nimble moves. As I foresee, the Herald of Fate has marked my page with a seal of fortune. The Lightning Manipulator's ruse failed. Nevertheless, I should thank you, traveler sent by fate. As your reward, you'll learn how to leave the bamboo grove. Huh? Are you suggesting there are other traps in the grove? Of course! The Lightning Manipulator left no stone unturned in a desperate but hopeless effort to ensnare me. So it was the Lightning Manipulator who set this bamboo grove up. The smartest guy in the 4 Lightning Masters that you talk about? Correct. Well, we shouldn't linger here any longer. Follow my wings and you shall not be lost in the darkness. She is jumping here and there like a monkey. Hey, Night Raven is the proper analogy. Alright, so... do you know the way, official? Oh, well, apparently she doesn't know the way. Oh, Alright. So we deal with this. It's curious. You lost most of your memory, but the wish to defeat the Castellan stuck with you. Huh? Why did you bring this up, Miss Kaching? I'm just thinking. There must be a special connection between you and the Castellan. Your hatred towards her seems to be deeply rooted. You must have experienced something horrible. Maybe you're right, but right now I can't even begin to picture what she's like. The Castellan is the culprit who set the world ablaze. She started as a master of the sword, and then her strength grew. Sorcery and military formations grabbed her mind. After becoming the ruler of this world, she began to prey on the weak and trample over the common folks. She grew even more ruthless and unpredictable, holding up in the celestial castle researching the secret of immortality. Why do I get the feeling that this is somehow related to the Genshin Impact's current arc, which is the Inazuma? Well, because we're both in Japan, right? So I'm going to put on a bet here that the Castellan is actually going to be Mei, right? He seems like pathetic soul. Pathetic or not, guess only she knows herself. In my eyes, she is a despicable enemy of the people and must be eradicated. Miss Kaching, what's that sound? Footsteps. A lot of footsteps. The Castellan's garrison! And I'm afraid that's all of them. Looks like we were exposed. Miss Kaching, what do we do? Kaching drew her blade without any panic or fear on her face. Ha! You don't even have to ask. Well, permit me to fight by your side. Alright, so I guess we're going to fight all of this, right? The bandits who intruded into the bamboo groves. Sakura, there are too many of them. We should aim for their commander. Understood. Once we defeat the commander, the rest will scatter. Yeah, come on. Oh boy, another guy. All units, surround the two bandits! Oh no, there's a lot of them. We're surrounded! Phew. Miss Kaching, I see you're adjusting your breathing for the next battle already. Sakura, I'm not falling down here. Not before I defeat the Castellan. Surrounded by thousands of soldiers, the two swordswomen had their backs against each other. As the night's breeze kept rustling the bamboo leaves, a deadly battle was imminent. Sakura, can I trust you with my back? As I said before, it is an honor to fight by your side. Thank you. With a fearless smile, Kaching swung her blade and called out, Minions of the Yay Castellan, come to get us! Okay, so does that mean we have to actually fight them? Yeah. They are finally tired. I can't even count how many of us they've put down. Monsters. No, they're devils. Devils? I know no other devil than the one who sits on the throne, inflicting pain and miseries upon everyone. Your Castellan. That's outright treason! Quick! Overwhelm these two insolent rebels! Phew. Miss Kaching, looks like this is the final commander. We're right on time. Yeah, I mean, it's quite easy to survive this countdown. The captain fell! Run before we get killed! Sakura, the enemies are afraid and their formation has faltered. Now is the time for us to breach. Aye! This is the entrance to the village. The 4 Lightning Masters. Will they show up? Sakura, don't worry too much. If we act too suspiciously, we'll draw unnecessary attention to ourselves. Okay, I'll try to act natural. Apart from the Lightning Manipulator, what about the other 3? I don't know the specifics. After all, the Lightning Masters are the Castellan's trump cards, and he won't play them lightly. Rumors say that there are martial artists from the east, a knight who lives on the horseback, and a brute with unmatched strength. A master fist fighter, a rider, and a beast. Wonder if my blade can subdue them. Sakura, stop! That's... A black figure stood before the entrance. She seems relaxed, but Kaching and Sakura felt overwhelming pressure. At a long distance, the woman in black eyes have already locked onto Kaching and Sakura. A guard? No, she's no one ordinary. Didn't expect to bump into them this early. The two walk up to the woman in black, who took a sidestep and blocked the entrance like an unsheathed sword. Lightning Rifts, I've been waiting for you too. That's candid. Confident about herself, and doesn't even see us as a threat. So you two are the rogues who intruded into the bamboo grove and swept the garrison? You misunderstood me. I came not because I took you lightly. My partners told me you were worthy opponents. Maybe I should feel honored to hear this. Good. I'm going to find out if your confidence is well-founded. They both drew their blades and pointed them at the woman in black. An intense battle was inevitable. Very well. Maybe you'll be able to see reason after you witness our gap in strength. Alright. Here we go. Oh my god, this guy actually... Oh, Yeah, this is... Yeah, why did she have like Electro Shield? This is not... Okay, I know this is a crossover event, but I don't expect... Okay, how come... Incredible strength and speed. More importantly, our attacks couldn't even hurt her in the slightest. The shield. What is it? That's outright cheating! Time to face music. You can't even beat me, so drop your fantasy of walking up to the Castellan. A kind reminder. The remaining Lightning Masters are all stronger than me. Seriously? Oh, I was kidding. Hey! But they are at least as good as you, right? I don't believe I have to state the obvious for you, and I don't enjoy humiliating defeated opponents. Leave, now! When turning around, Lightning Rip suddenly halted. Your sword fighting techniques. Who taught you? Huh? I can't remember. Is that so? Lightning Rip spoke no more and vanished. Miss Kaching, what do we do now? We talk about beating the castle and all day, but in the end, we couldn't even handle the first Lightning Master. But still, I don't believe you're ready to give up yet. You know me very well now. Sakura, a strong enemy only motivates me more. I feel the same. And it's hard to say we're indeed weaker than the Lightning Rips. The shield around her felt suspicious. Was that really her doing? Or some kind of mechanism? Haha! You're after all someone who thought by my side, seeing through the tricks with utmost ease. This voice, the Lightning Rips is back? You got it all wrong! Yeah, we do sound a little alike, but how can you forget me after a moment's departure? You're... A huge shadow eclipsed the moon above. They looked up and found someone mildly familiar. The Black Raven? Our first encounter was too abrupt and improper. This is how I usually make an entrance. Here you shall hear my true name, the one and only Black Raven, Visual von der Luftfloss Nafidord. That's a long name. Are you a barbarian from the south? And does your proper entrance also include the huge raven? I apologize for main Fräulein's dramatic style. Whoa, the raven is talking? Oh, I forgot to introduce. This is Oz, my faithful familiar and reliable partner. Good evening, ladies. Raven familiar? That's fresh. So that's why you're called the Black Raven. Huh? No, but yes, but it's mainly because of my fabulous entrance design. No. It's not about the design. It's the bloodstained fate I was born into. I never rehearsed my entrance with Oz. You've spoken yourself, mein Fräulein. Don't mind it. Fischl, you were saying my assumption was correct? Indeed. The Lightning Rift is a tough character, but the immortal shell around her is not from herself. Not from herself? Yeah, she placed herself in a favorable position which gave her a great edge. Favorable position? Follow my guidance if you wish to find out. Here we go again! Alright, so are you going to run? Oh, there. Oh, that's a pedestal. I can already feel the presence of strong lightning power from here. Fischl, so the favorable position you said is... Voila! The secret source of the indestructible shield. I call it the Raging Lightning's Bane 3000X. Too long. I can remember it. Mein Fräulein has a particular preference for excessively long names. Let's just call it Lightning Pillar. Catchy. It's inconsiderate of me not to factor in the poor memory of you mortals. Anyway, these are the energy storage containers. Energy storage containers? As you can see, the village has been thoroughly modified. And these raging, lightning pillars were built to transfer lightning energy. Lightning energy? Correct. The purpose of lightning energy is to enhance the lightning masters guarding the village. Which is to say, the shield of the lightning reefs depends on these lightning pillars. So, if we cut off the power, this lightning pillar is the main switch of the area. Shut it down and lightning ribs will become powerless. Alright, and yep, she is powerless. Good, you've opened up the passage. Maybe this new pal of yours gave you some hints? Huh, that's right. For the Night Raven who owns the sky, the structure of the Colony is clear as day. So you're the Thief Raven. The Lightning Manipulator told me to guard against you. She was right. But bad news for you. Even with the passage open, you shall not pass while I'm still here. Ha! We beg to differ. Dear Lightning Ribs, you may not have realized your tough shell has been... Activates the shield. Disabled. What? It didn't work at all. Official, what's going on? No, impossible. Oz and I acquired the intel firsthand. Must be an illusion. Well, it's not. So you've learned it requires high lightning energy to keep the shield up, but you miss one thing. This armor on me was tailor-made by the Lightning Manipulator to store energy that can last for tens of hours. What? That's cheating! Any ruse is permitted on the battlefield. I suppose I let you off easy last time. This time, I won't hold myself back. We need to think of another strategy while we're fighting her. At least this time we have Miss Fischl on our side. The rare mistake of the Black Raven shall be offset by the arrow that pierces the long night. Lightning Rift disappearing from touching the rain. There's a special mineral known as Hydro Ember. Ah, okay, so straight from Genshin. It's raining, the power supply is off. Ow, my god. Goodbye, Fuhua. Alright. Well done. The Lightning Rift's arm with impregnable defense and bone-crushing fist was finally put down. Phew, that was a tough fight. What do you plan to do with her? Just let her be. She won't be a threat in a few days. Besides, she defeated us before, and let's go gracefully. We must return the favor. Miss Kaching, that's very noble of you. We fought you twice, and we can tell you're an honorable opponent. But why would you help the tyrannical Castellan? The same as you. I must live by my code of honor and return the favor. Oh, just like in Honkai Impact then. Well, no spoilers here, but there's a reason why Fuhua has to serve under Otto. A favor from the past? Even when everyone has turned their back on the Castellan, I'll stand firmly before the celestial castle and protect her. I suppose there's another reason why you're here. Make sure the challengers won't be brutally executed, right? What's your name, young lady? Kaching. Maybe you're the one I've been waiting for. Go. But remember, the other Lightning Masters are not like me. The heavily wounded Lightning Ribs failed to finish her words before falling down. She is our enemy, but also a respectable opponent. Right. Let's go. There are 3 tough enemies left for us to defeat. They walk past the fainted Lightning Ribs and towards the depths of the village, not aware of her slowly opening eyes. Sakura! Oh, she knows Sakura! Well, that's a plot twist right there. Stop right there! How dare you tread upon the Castellan's territory with your filthy feet? That's quick. Another Lightning Master. A rider. And no doubt the Dark Charger. I see that you are not fully ignorant. I don't know how you breached the Lightning Rift's defense, but your journey ends here. The Black Warhorse gave out a furious neigh, as if to echo its master. Such a strong presence. Are we fighting her? I've never seen anyone with such an awe-inspiring presence before. Main Fräulein, she has superior speed and momentum on the horseback. Be careful. Worry not, my familiar. Light as the night breeze, I shall not be touched by such clumsy beasts. This enemy is not protected by a shield. It depends fully on skill then. Come on. Aye! Yeah, let me guess. Dark Jishanyan? Let's see. Yep. Need to be careful though because she deals a lot more damage than usual. I just need to be careful of the spears. Oh, what the? Okay, that's new. Yeah, that's new. Okay, there she is again. No, you're not the only one who can jump. Ultimate. Finally, and we're done. Oh, actually, we got a cinematic out of that. That's actually really cool. The Dark Charger, fallen from the horseback, was now leaning by the once proud war beast. This is the end, Dark Charger. Time for you to live in peace. Unforgivable! Huh? Unforgivable! What have you done to my precious Peggy? Your precious Peggy? Wow, you're so mean! Why bully my Peggy? She's so cute! How can you even lay a finger on her? Miss Dark Charger? She didn't reply. Instead, she was hugging her horse tightly with tears welling up in her eyes. Oh, I know what happened. She had a major shift of character after falling down from the horseback. And that's an interesting explanation. Anyway, we better move on now that the second Lightning Master is behind us. The Celestial Castle is close at hand. Let's go. She is still crying. Should we comfort her? Hey, wait for me! Miss Fischl and Miss Kaching! Ah, poor Dark Jishanyan. Okay, what's about this blade though? See the thriving sakura tree? It marks the end of Yae village. Finally. And over there... The three looked over and saw the imposing and intimidating celestial castle bathed in the moonlight. I can see the castle, but I can't seem to find the entrance. Our precious experience said there has to be some kind of mechanism. Huh? Main Fräulein and these two ladies over there. Could this be... An ornate sword planted in the ground under the sakura tree, quite catching in the moonlight. A sword? Let's get a closer look. This is a fine sword. Why would someone leave it here? Maybe it's some kind of trial. The sword is sleeping here, waiting for someone worthy to pull it out. Oh, I like this theory. I'll try it. Wait, we don't know... Invaders detected, all systems activated. Whoa, what just happened? Lightning strikes! Maybe this sword is cursed. No, look! System scan, no anomalies. Intruders detected, quantity 4. Threat level A. All weapons unlocked and ready to fire. Huh? What is it? A giant mechanical puppet! Oh boy. Okay, I hope it's just a rain guard though. Yep, it is just a rain guard. Alright. Identification code God King's Mecha MK2. Initiate expulsion protocol. Targets lock. The God King's Mecha? Did I hear it right? This big clump of metal is also one of the 4 Lightning Masters? No matter what, it has locked onto us. Prepare to engage. So I just noticed that actually I can aim Fischl's attack, so maybe we can aim at the eye. Okay, wait for it to head onto us and... There you go. Oh wait, why is this rain guard has lasers? That's not rain guard. This is a ruined sentinel. Okay, I should be able to take this down. And there you go. Warning, system damage, power loss over 80%, core functions unable to maintain. It stopped. That was close. We have Sakura to thank for when she discovered the big guy's weak spot. I only got lucky. Wasn't even sure the thing on its head that looked like an eye was actually its weakness. Come to think of it, I read about this God King's mecha on a plaque earlier. Maybe it was built by the evil genius too? Yes, the last one of the Lightning Masters, the Lightning Manipulator. The Lightning Manipulator. Unlike the other three, the Lightning Manipulator uses wisdom rather than force, and usually stays within the castle. That's right, but the Lightning Manipulator has created enough trouble for us without even making an appearance. The castle is the Lightning Manipulator's home ground, and we can expect a world of traps waiting for us. Miss Kaching, you're getting me nervous. I've prepared myself for the worst from the moment I decided to overthrow the castle on. Yeah, and I can't even begin to picture how we would lose with the two of you by my side. Ha, that's for sure. Miss Kaching, I'm ready too. Castellan, we're coming for you. So this is what the inside of the castle looks like. Feels like another world from the village. Must be the Lightning Manipulator's modifications. Bamboos, vines, huge machines buried underground. This one certainly is full of fresh ideas. Maybe only more and more invention can fulfill the Lightning Manipulator's heart. Huh, I'm flattered. Lab rats trespassing on the Celestial Castle? Oh, hello there. Tesla? Who is there? No other than the tech genius you were talking about. The Lightning Manipulator! Hey, here we meet again. Doctor, why would you be with the Lightning Manipulator? Doctor? Sakura, you know this person? Huh? No, but why would I call her doctor? Did I know her before my memory loss? What are you talking about? Lightning Manipulator is not just one person. We both are. Isn't it common sense that the 4 Lightning Masters actually have 5 members? No. Wait, we have a deal. I was supposed to say this line. I rehearsed so long for this. Crimson, I know how you feel. The previous outlaws never made it past the village. Our traps were only catching dust. Now that we have 3 who broken into the castle and our preparations can finally be useful, you should be psyched. No, I'm not. I just want to get rid of these invaders. Anyway, just be careful. I know. Hey, lab rats, come on and have a taste of our genius inventions. Now rotate this thing to there. Okay, so... Oh, Tesla. Oh, she just destroyed the entire path. Ah! Lightning strikes here? Is everyone alright? Clearly, the Lightning Manipulator is watching us all the way. The platform was damaged by lightning. We can't get across. We'll have to take a detour. Oh, there's Rita over there. Very interesting. Hi there. Oh, hi. Did you open up the path for us? Yes, because you all seem very confused. I hope I didn't make it harder for you. No, not at all. But why help us? Aren't you working for the Castellan? Yeah, I guess you can say I'm working for her. I've been looking after her since I was a little girl. Looking after her? Are you one of her maids? Yes, and you're the rebels who wish to behead the Castellan. Please drop the hostility. I am but a harmless maid. Yeah, I don't trust that, coming from Rita. Right, allow me to show you the way. Hey, you didn't even state your purpose! The maid took no heed and walked on. She turned around and waved everyone to follow up. I don't know how to deal with this type. Okay? That maid just help us. I know you weren't just anybody. By the looks of it, you make it past to the next floor unscathed. Very well then. Thanks for your help. Well, let's head to the next floor. At last, we've defeated all the Lightning Masters. Waiting for us ahead is only the Castellan herself. The common folk shall sing of our glories once we vanquish the master of this castle. Come on, Visual and Sakura. The last battle. Sakura, something's wrong? I hope you're not getting nervous now we've almost reached the end. A blade flashed past. Before the eyes could chase the silver lining, blood has already bloomed. Screams, cries, and thunderclap, then everything went quiet. Endless darkness then consumed all. Whoa, what happened? Did Sakura finally betray us or something? In the darkness, some light spots came through, and their light woke her up. Where am I? You're finally awake. You're... A pleasure to see you again, Master Kaching. The mate? Why are you here? What happened? Incredible. You're the first one to have survived the Master's blade. The Master? Her memory struggled to find its way back. She remembered the lightning-fast blade that came at her. Sakura! She ambushed me! You've reclaimed your memory, it would seem. Visual, is she alright? As far as I know, the castle guards failed to catch her. She is at large. She made it out? Great. I've had a curious feeling about this journey all along. From the bamboo grove to Yei village and the celestial castle, the feeling grew stronger and stronger. So you knew something was amiss. Miss Mate, you said you've been serving the Castellan since you were a little girl, right? The maid nodded with a hint of sorrow in her gentle eyes. Could you tell me if Sakura is who I think she is? It would be better for you to figure it out on your own than relying on what I say. Well, let's begin tonight's recollection. Okay, so... Master Kaching, I'd like to ask you some questions. They will help you revisit what happened tonight and details you may have overlooked. But why would you know all the details? The answer to this question will also be revealed at the end. Are you ready? Sure, let's begin. You met a girl calling herself Sakura. She lost her memory, but she still remembers two things. Oh, this is a quiz. Okay. She was a good sword fighter and that she had to defeat the Castellan. Yeah, she doesn't remember about Lightning Masters, so first one. She was hell-bent on beating the Castellan despite her memory loss, a proof that she is connected to the Castellan. After knowing Sakura's blade was broken, you offered to help her obtain materials needed to reforge the blade. Yes, even without her memory, she still has knowledge that the forbidden bamboo grove had something she needed. To sneak past the garrison in the grove, Sakura taught you a special technique called the Art of Camouflage. Yeah, I wonder why a sword fighter would know something like that. When you were explaining the Lightning Masters to Sakura, you found out a troubling detail, which was... The God King's mecha is way later, so Lightning Rifts. Yeah, I only said she was a martial artist from the east, but Sakura addressed her as a master fist fighter. Clearly, she knew more about Lightning Rifts than she showed. Keen observation, no wonder you made it this far. Well... Yes, Sakura is my master. She is the Yei Castellan. This theory came to me earlier, but I've always hoped it's nothing more than a foolish guess. I can only say fate works in mysterious ways. Master Kaching, as she aged, she began to feel the decline in strength, something she couldn't live with. To ensure her strongest form could stay, she drained the treasury for the Lightning Manipulator's research program. One that promised immortality. Oh, that's ridiculous, and cliché too. The research went well at first, but one day, the machine modifying the Castellan's body went terribly wrong. When I found her, she seemed to have lost her memory. The Lightning Manipulators were busy fixing the machine. That very instant, I knew it was my only chance. You sneaked the Castellan out of the castle. Yes, I wanted her to live free as someone else, but later, her obsession came back to haunt her. So, the reason you know everything that happened tonight. The maid smiled and took a button-shaped device out of her sleeve. So that's why you've been listening in the whole time. Miss Kaching, now you've learned the truth. What do you plan to do? My goal is to defeat the Castellan. It has never changed. I see. The maid took a step aside and made way for Kaching. The sadness on her face was heartbreaking. Oh boy. The steel that always felt an extension of her arm suddenly became unbearably heavy in her hand. Echoing her footfalls, the pounding of her heart grew more and more out of rhythm. Behind the door, she could feel the mounting pressure. The presence of her nemesis and her friend. Oh boy. Alright. You're here, Miss Kaching. Didn't expect to be called this again. Is this the form you've aspired to, Sakura? Ugly, isn't it? The armor was designed by the Lightning Manipulators to help me achieve the perfect strength, speed, and reflexes. Ugly, unnatural, and unburdening, but also powerful and immortal. Don't you think it's too steep a price to pay for power and immortality? Someone who has never risen to the top won't understand. To me, nothing I've lost can even begin to compare with the powers I've gained. Well then, this conversation is just a waste of time. The Sakura I knew has gone. No, she's right here. You, Kaching, the sword master who've sworn to take my life. Tonight has been a thrilling ride. Even after I've retrieved my memory, I still respect you as a worthy opponent. Yes, I'm flattered. Sakura, we didn't decide who was stronger in the bamboo grove. And now is the time for a definite rematch! Kaching has already drawn her blade. No point in talking anymore. Come on, this immortal body of mine will drink blood for the first time. Oh no. Alright, 1v1 solo. This time it's going to be a lot harder. Oh boy, we have the emotional weight and also the emotional difficulty of this. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I got the time fracture. This is all going to be comes down to the time fracture. If she got a time fracture, then she won. If not, I won. You're not going to attack? Oh, she's going to charge? Oh my god, I missed all the time fracture. Okay, ultimate. Oh god, she actually got beaten up really easily. Okay, second phase. Oh great, now she has double katana. As if that's going to help you. Okay, I need to get some health. Thank you. Okay, I got the time fracture. Oh, and she even has a shield. Okay, now she throw her blades around. And it's over. Yeah, you don't have ranged weapons, yay Castellan. It still feels bad though. Another tie. You've improved. Yeah, no. It's only because you haven't changed one bit. What? Comparing with the sword fighter I ran into in the bamboo grove, you haven't improved in the slightest. What a joke. Be it strength, reflexes, or explosiveness, my stats have advanced vastly. Well, how do you explain the fact you're still unable to beat me? Remember what you told me when we first met? You've lost your memory, but you were hell-bent on beating the Kaslana. Just a side effect of the amnesia. Oh, is that true? Wasn't it because you wanted to conquer your inner demon? Matter of fact, you didn't want to rely on research and armors. You just wanted to become stronger and stronger. But your limitations have found you. You no longer believe you could evolve on your own. Fear has gotten the best of you. Keen observation as ever, Miss Kaching. This voice. Someone walked out of the shadow. Sakura, the amnesiac sword fighter. There are two of you? You have a shadow warrior? That's right. The Kaslana you just fought is merely a puppet made by the two doctors based on my data. Her stats are way higher than me, which makes it more logical to call her the Kaslana. So I've missed the truth after all. Sakura shook her head. No, you're right. I felt my limitations and asked the doctors to create the Shadow Warrior. I believe in this. If everything went well, I should have been modified into the same form, but fate had other plans and I lost my memory. So that's what happened. But now, I know I've been chasing after an illusion all along. Another blade flash. Kaching had seen the silver ray before, so fast that even she could only catch a blurred image. With bursting sparkles, the false Kaslana was cut in half, but the silver ray didn't stop and went for Kaching. Surprisingly, Kaching was prepared. With deafening clang, the clash of two swords threatened to rip the space apart. So that's your best move. This time, I saw it clearly. I must thank you, Kaching. You helped me to get rid of my last weakness. It's clear to me now that only I can make myself the greatest, and you'll be a stepping stone for me to reach the top again. As you wish. I'll defeat you for the last time, Sakura. And of course, he's going to pause it there. And on a cliffhanger. Yep. Because, okay, so you have to remember that all of these games are technically demos, right? So it's not a complete product. The end. That's a very good scene to end the story. How about it, my friend? Any comment on the second proposal? The Blade of the Dancing Shadows? Well tapped the table with his finger a few times and lifted his glasses before his speech was ready. A fantasy story of swords with mecha and cyborg elements mixed together. Not bad. But to be honest, isn't it a bit cliche that a member of the adventure party turns out to be the final boss? And I must say, it's a pity to see the anti-entropy mecha suffer defeat after defeat in the story. Oh, priorities! Political priorities! And I know it. Guess I didn't think this part through. Otto bent down in a dramatic way to apologize, but his smile read more like a ridicule. After all, Anti-Entropy has been doing a great job securing sensitive information. We know almost nothing about your latest models. You're just being modest. I believe the Schicksal Intel department can always find a way to pry. Jokes aside, we should probably put the focus back on the project at hand. Agreed. I know how Mr. Yang feels about the second proposal now. Well then, let's move on to the third. My god, this guy has a lot of demos available. My god. Honkai Legends, the day of going beyond the twilight. That's mouthful. You received the Inari mask. There seems to be a secret village that requires it to enter. Yep. That village actually exists on the second level, I think. This is so many people who look the same. The Inari mask in her hand begins to give off a gentle glow and a warm flow down the arm. Feels a lot when I was using the Art of Camouflage. New camouflage enabled. What enable you to... Oh. Oh, kid. Welcome back to Yay Village. Kid? Oh, right. I just look like them now. Now, how many times I've told you not to wander around the outside the village? You kids know full well how dangerous it is outside. What if the castle and soldiers come to snatch you? The lecture continued. I know. I won't do it again. That's my girl. Now go and join the other kids. Stay safe. The other kids? Okay. So... Okay, there is a lot of you here. Here we meet again. It's you. Don't worry, I'll keep your secret. It's a wonderful village, right, dear guests? Yeah, more like a theme park than a village. Well, that can be helped. We're all like children here. The truth is, you can't tell if someone's inner age by their appearances. That's a curious saying. But why you're the only one who looks different in the village? Are you alright? Wah! Come on, don't cry. Sorry, was that a wrong question? I don't know why, but I'm just like this. I want to look like everyone else, with the mature face and slender legs, but I was born this way. But you look cute too. Don't try to comfort me. I'm gonna train and make myself look mature. Just wait and see. You just ran off like that. Aww. Oh, what? Oh, wait a minute. Why is there official here? You are official? Haha, my camouflage is perfect, right? Even you might be fooled. Yeah, but I still can't believe you got out of Celestial Castle in one piece. Oh, this is actually after that thing. Remember, I am the Black Raven and no place can trap me. Right, Yay Village has a lot of interesting occult arts and I plan to learn them here. Let's adventure together when I've become more reliable. Till we meet again, my friend. Alright, take care. And actually, what happens if I switch back to Kaching? Camouflage! Nope, nobody cares. Alright. Okay, theory. I think because Yay Kaslana also look like, have pink hair and still named Yay, which is I think like the family name, or like the surname. I think the lore here is that Yay Kaslana actually comes from the Yay village, but then she actually like rebelled and managed to get out of the village and then conquers everything and then becomes like the tyrant that she is. But then she still remembers her mask. Maybe that's the lore here. Yeah, I think I'm going to settle on that lore. Yeah, I think I pretty much gathered everything. The rest I think I can claim on my own. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the second episode right here. We still have one more event to go, the day of going beyond the twilight, which is I think the place where, yes, there you go, we're going to have Seal, the Dark Seal, we're going to play into this, the third part. So, if you want to see that episode, then don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like. And with that, I think I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.